Yo, what's up, everybody? KMZX18 Sports here, back with another Arsenal review and player ratings. Yeah, buddy. You know what? This game was a carbon copy of last year, and what I mean by that is like, oh, Arsenal got the early goal. They had that momentum going early in the first half. Then as soon as Liverpool scored, yikes. It was nothing but Liverpool after that, man. And if I gotta be real with you, Arsenal should have lost this game. They should have lost this game. And I know there's some Liverpool fans are saying, "Oh, Odegaard handled the ball. There should have been a penalty." Yeah, I'll agree. I do agree that that should have been a pen. He did handle the ball. I'll give you guys that. However, I'm not gonna give you all the Saka one where, oh man, Saka should have gotten a red card for this hard foul. I'm like, first of all, he slipped, and second of all, he got most ball anyway, so I'm not gonna argue that one. My thing is to all Liverpool fans, y'all should have won this game like by 5. The missed opportunities y'all had today was crazy, especially the Trent Alexander one, where you guys had a 1v5 and you squandered that. Like, honestly, man, I was like, oh man, they're about to score. They're about to score. I'm like, oh shit, they missed. How the fuck did they miss? But hey, man, I'll take it though. I mean, I'll take the draw honestly because I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal were outplayed throughout this whole game, especially in the second half. So I'll take the draw, but once again, Arsenal can't beat Liverpool in Anfield, man. I don't know why. They just can't. The last time the Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield was 2012. We're 2023. We're 10 years past, and Arsenal still can't beat this team like at Anfield. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Uh, but you know what time it is, man. I'm actually curious to see the sofa score for this, man. And also my personal player ratings. I was able to watch at least most of the second half. I missed the first half. I woke up late, but I was able to watch the second half and at least most of it. And then I'm like, yeah, Liverpool are trying to their best to score, but thankfully Arsenal was able to hold on and get the draw. But all right, well. Let me put up the stuff for score real quick. I'm curious to see what grades they put in, and I'll put my own personal grades. So give me one sec. I set this up real quick. All right, guys, we're here, and the first thing I notice is look at the attack momentum, man. Like I said, Arsenal started out pretty great. They got the early goal. They were feeling good, but then slowly you see Liverpool like they got into the game, but Arsenal held on, and Arsenal were trying to get that second goal. But once Liverpool got their first goal, man, it was just Liverpool, then some spurts of Arsenal, then mainly Liverpool. Arsenal tried a little bit toward the middle of the second half, but it was honestly, this is kind of misleading. It was mostly Liverpool, man. They were more threatening than Arsenal, especially in the second half. Actually, maybe throughout this whole game, besides like the early minutes. But yeah, man, it was just Arsenal were very fortunate to get away with the point. I'm not gonna lie. Statistics real quick. Liverpool had a .9 xG to Arsenal .74. Liverpool had 51 possession to Arsenal's 49. I'm actually surprised it was that close to the ball possession. Actually, I'm curious. First half, oh yeah, 55-45. Second half, 40. Oh, actually, Arsenal had more possession in the second half. That's actually kind of shocking, honestly. But yeah, man. And then total shots, both had 13 shots, but Liverpool were 3 on target. The Arsenal's 2. Let's see here, 4 or 5 on corners. I'm trying to see big chances, 1-1, and they both score one, so I can see what that. But one thing I'm kind of surprised on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Maybe not, but maybe I'm just surprised how many total shots that they're both tied because I feel like maybe maybe that Liverpool had like the better shots off target. Both had 6 shots off target, block shots. Yeah, it's so weird. It's saying that it was a lot closer game. Maybe it was, but it's just like I felt like the second half was just nothing but Liverpool. Let's see here. Let's look at my lineups real quick. All right, David Raya. He had 2 saves, 4 high claims, saves inside the box 2. He was 25% accurate with his passes. He was 2 of 17 on his long balls. Yeah, he couldn't make his long ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, for David Raya, I mean, I do not fault him for the goal. It was pretty good pass to Mohamed Salah, and Salah just cut in and scored. I mean, look, it's Salah. Salah loves score against Arsenal. I'm not gonna argue that, and I'm not gonna fault him for that goal because that honestly feels a lot on Zinchenko. But overall, yeah, man, for Raya, 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10, man. I mean, he wasn't at fault. He tried to go for the long ball crosses, but it just didn't work out. Or long ball passes. I mean, I just crosses that would make no sense. Ben White, he made 1 clearances. He made 5 interceptions. God damn. 2 tackles. He only got drilled past once. He was 2 on 4 of his ground duels once. He lost possession 16 times, which is a bit too much, especially against Liverpool. He committed 1 foul, 77% accurate with his passes, 2 key passes, 0 out of 1 on his crosses, 0 out of 3 on his long balls, and 0 out of 1 on his dribble attempts. Overall, defensively, I feel like he held his own. He was better than Sinchenko, which I'm actually surprised they both have this almost similar ratings. I'm actually flabbergasted by that. But overall, though, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. For his credit, yes, Luis Diaz was getting the best of him, but it wasn't like it was back and forth. It wasn't like, oh man, Luis Diaz was dominating. It was back and forth to a degree. But overall, yeah, I'm gonna give Ben White a 6 out of 10. William Saliba made 3 clearances, 1 block shot. He intercepted 1 pass, 2 dribbles. He did not get dribble pass. He was 205 with his ground duels one, 303 on his aerial duels one. Lost possession 12 times. He committed 1 foul, 80% accurate on his passes, 2 on 6 on his long balls. Overall, a pretty great, solid performance for William Saliba. For the most part, he held Salah, Gapo in check. And what can I say that hasn't been said about William Saliba, man? He's one of the best center backs in the Premier League, and the fact that he has a 6 point, he has 7 below from SoFa score is pretty ridiculous. In my honest opinion, I would give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was immense in this game. Gabriel Magalhaes, he got the goal. He made seven clearances. He made 1 block shot. He made 1 tackle. He also wasn't dribble pass. He was 1 on 1 his ground duels one, 0 out of 4 his aerial duels one. He lost possession 10 times, 69% accurate on his passes, 0 3 out of long balls, and he had 1 shot on target, which led to the goal. Um, a very good early goal. He defended very well. Him and Saliba are one of the best center back pairings, honestly. But yeah, man. And I feel, and also the fact that he got the goal, that early important goal, and the fact that he played defense pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, that 7.3 rating is a bit short. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he played well, man. And even during like the second half, with him and Saliba were like guarding for guarding for the lives against Liverpool. To their credit, man, they they held firm. They held firm. Alexander Zinchenko, um, 2 clearances, 3 tackles. He was dribbled past twice, which one of them led to the goal. He was 5 and 10 on his ground duels, 1 on 1 air duels, lost possession 30 times. He committed one foul and was fouled once. 85% accuracy passes, 4 out of 9 on his long balls. He had one shot off target, one shot blocked. He was 1 2 on his dribble attempts. Yeah, not a great game for Zinchenko, man. Offensively, he tried to make things happen, but it was not working out. And also, he was cut out badly by Mohamed Salah. This is the game where I was worried for Zinchenko here because of Salah. This is where I would have preferred either um Takahiro Tamiyasu or Urian Timber to block Salah, but yeah, one of those two was greatly missed this game, and I can see why Mikel Arteta, whenever Arsenal play Liverpool, if Tamiyasu is available, we put him there just to guard Salah because Zinchenko was really struggling, man, especially on defense. And look, and I know he's not the best defender, but he has to at least try. When Salah cut, you watch Salah many times. Know he wants to cut in, shoot with his left, but nah, man. Zinchenko overthought it. He cut in and he scored. But yeah, for Zinchenko, man, 6.7 rating. Now I'm gonna give him a 5 because the game. If he just defended well against Salah, maybe Arsenal will 1-0. Who knows? I don't know, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. Martin Odegaard, he made one assist. He was 84% accurate with his passes, 3 key passes, 1-on-1 on his crosses, 3 out of 5 on his long balls. He created one big chance which led to the goal. He had one shot off target. He was 7 out of 12 his ground duels won. He lost possession 15 times. He committed one foul, was fouled twice. He had 2 clearances, one block shot, 5 tackles, and he wasn't dribble press at all. Overall, defensively, I thought he was pretty good, man. He tried his best. He was running back the best he could. Offensively, he got the assist. He tried also on offense. So to his credit, I love his work rate was amazing. My only complaint is, man, like he needs to when he's in the box, you shoot it one time, man. You don't have to make extra dribbles to make a shoot. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt like he should have done a better job with at least on his shooting attempts. But overall though, 7.9, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he was good today. Declan Rice, 88% accurate in his passes, 0 out of 1 in his crosses, 4 out of 7 in his long balls. He attempted one dribble, one of the shot was blocked. He was 3 of 6 on his ground duels won, 0 out of 3 on his aerial duels won. He lost possession 15 times, was a bit too much, especially in midfield. He committed 2 fouls. He made 5 clearances, 2 interceptions, 2 tackles. He was drilled past on none, no time. But yeah, man, Declan Rice. What can I say, man? Gabriel, Saliba, and Declan Rice. That triangle right there is a hard triangle to beat, man. And I know there's some Liverpool fans that, oh man, they broke them. Like also, like the second half, it was nothing but Liverpool. That may be true, but they they forced Liverpool to play some of the bad balls, and also most of the Liverpool attack him at the wide areas, not like in the middle. Only one time they made it to the middle, but that was on a counter attack. But yeah, man, just overall, I always said, well, what would Declan Rice be? What would this team be without Declan Rice? And sure enough, we would not be winning this game at all if Declan Rice wasn't playing. So that with that alone, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was very good. Kai Havertz, 86% accurate on his passes, 0 out of 1 on his crosses. He had one shot off target. He was 2 of 2 on his dribble attempts. 5 out of 10 on his ground duels won. 0 out of 4 aerial duels won. He lost possession 8 times. He was foul. He committed one foul and was fouled twice. He made one interception, one tackle, and he was dribbled past twice. Overall, it wasn't Kai Havertz's best game, honestly. And also with the yellow card, that means he missed out the next game, which against West Ham. Oh boy, we definitely We definitely need him, man, just for for the extra man on attack. But yeah, for Havertz, it wasn't his best game. Like I can say he tried, but nothing was really going for him, honestly. And also, I'll give credit to Liverpool's defense as well. The Liverpool's defense played a hell of a game. But for Kai Havertz, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10 for me. He tried, but it was just nothing there going for him. Bukayo Saka, he had 2 shots blocked. He was 4-9 on his dribble attempt, 88% accurate on his pass, 3 key passes, 1 of 8 on his crosses, 2 of 2 on his long ball, 7 of 18 on his ground duels, 1. He lost possession 23 times. I'm sorry, Saka. I love you, man, but that's way too much. I'm sorry. At least cut that by half, bro. That is way, especially against this Liverpool team. But yeah, oof. Made 3 tackles. He was fouled twice. He made 1 clearances, 1 interception, 1 tackle. He was dropped us once. Yeah, not Saka's best game, honestly. And like I said, that's due to um, Liverpool's defense, like Konate, Van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Although he was more of an attacker than defender. But yeah, man, I thought to their credit, man, they held our attack in bay. And I'm gonna give Saka a 6 out of 10, honestly. Gabriel Martinelli, he had 1 shot off target. He was 2 of 6 on his dribble attempts, 79% on his passes, 1 key pass, 3 out of 9 his ground duels won, 0 out of 1 aerial duels won. He lost position 14 times. He was fouled once and offside once. He made 1 clearances, and that's basically it. He tried, but it just not worked. Honestly, it was one of his worst games, man. Some of his passes was wonky. Like, and honestly, I feel like there's still that issue with him and Havertz. Because you know how Havertz like to go forward and in the box, but that just means Martinelli's kind of stuck. He wants to cut in as well, so it's weird. It's still weird. I was hoping by this time, like they'll have that chemistry, but it looks like their styles are clashing at the moment. But overall, I feel like you can still make this happen with Havertz in the midfield, with Martinelli, or Havertz can he's a good passer. Like I was hoping maybe Lemar stick in, Kai Havertz can hit right here, so like that he can make some crosses as well. But yeah, man, for Martinelli, man, this season as a whole has kind of been a disappointment for Martinelli. Hopefully things turn around. But yeah, man, for this game though, I'm gonna give him a 5. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of his worst performances for Arsenal that I can remember, honestly. Hopefully he can turn it around, man. Gabriel Jesus, he had 1 shot on target, 1 shot off, 2 shots off target. He had 1 shot blocked, 86% accurate on his passing. He was 2-2 on his long balls, 4 of 11 ground duels won, 0 out of 1 aerial duels won. He lost position 8 times, committed 3 fouls, and was fouled 3 times. He had one. He blocked 1 shot. He made an interception and he made 1 tackle. His work rate is pretty incredible. I do give him credit for that. But besides that, this is not really much. This front three is a really good front three, but they were just, especially Konate. Konate, freaking held Martinelli at bay, which is crazy. And then Van Dijk is Van Dijk. And Sumisha's, to his credit, he was holding Saka at bay, but once he got injured, Saka became more livelier. But yeah, man, I hate to admit it, but Liverpool's backline severely outplayed Arsenal's attack. But for Jesus, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. For the Arsenal's bench, Trossard, he didn't really do much in those 22 minutes. I mean, 78% concession. He was 0 out of 3 on his dribble attempts, 1 out of 4 on his crosses, 0 out of 4 on his ground duels, 1. Lost possession 10 times. Yeah, he didn't really do much for me. I'm saying that's 6 rating. I'm gonna just give him a 5, honestly. Eddie Nketiah, he only played for 12 minutes, 50% on his back, although he only made two passes. 4 out of 6 ground duels won, 0 out of 2 aerial duels won, lost possession 3 times. He made a one foul, was fouled twice. He made 2 tackles. Yeah, like 12 minutes. I can't really say much. 5 out of 10 for Eddie Nketiah. As for Mikel Arteta, I didn't mean to do that. As for Mikel Arteta, I mean, this is the team I would have picked, honestly, against Liverpool. And it's just a shame because you can tell that he wants to switch out for or at least on the back four, but there's really not much to switch, unfortunately. Because if you look at the lineups real quick for Arsenal, we had Ramsdale, Cedric Soares, Jakob Kiwior, Marmel Neni, Emil Smith Rowe. Although I would have put in Emil Smith Rowe a little bit early. Jorginho, Reece Nelson, and that's basically it. And with Partey out, although he might come back before the African or AFCON, Jurgen Timber is not going to be back until maybe April, if I'm being real. Tamiyasu might be back late, early next month, and Fabio Vieira probably mid-February, depending on the injury. And also, I just realized something. So, because Havertz had the yellow card, who's who's going to be over here? Trossard? Or would that be Emil Smith Rowe? That'd be cool for Emil Smith Rowe, honestly. Hmm. Or it's like Arteta's gonna put Declan Rice over here, put Jorginho in the middle, which I do not want that. So it's gonna be interesting next against West Ham. As for Mikel Arteta, I mean, look, this is the team he picked out, and honestly, I saw these two substitutions coming. Although, I will say this though about Arteta, I would have preferred to put him Emil Smith Rowe in the midfield to see if they can, change it up in midfield, or putting Reece Nelson in because honestly, he does score goals in important games. But yeah, other than that, man, it's really nothing you can really do. Oh, I'll give Arteta like a 6 out of 10, honestly. As for Arsenal, well, even though they drew, they're still in first place. Um, but like I said, Liverpool is still right behind them. Aston Villa, although they failed to beat Sheffield United, they're still dangerous. Tottenham won, so they're back in the top four. Man City, I know some people like, oh man, look, Man City's still, Man City's still like doing bad at the moment. That may be true, but guys, even Liverpool fans will tell you, don't count out Man City. Kevin De Bruyne will be back, and once he does come back, that he's and if he stays healthy, man, I don't even want to know. And also, like I said, the January transfer window, if they bring reinforcements to that midfield, oh boy, we are the league might be in trouble. So until that moment, like I'm not counting out Man City. It has to be like these around the games to continue to like February, maybe March. I'll be like, okay, Man City's out. But until then, man, I'm not running out. West Ham's actually playing pretty well, and then Newcastle's continuing to fall off the last one. They are really hampered by injuries, man. United, like they're I don't know what they are at the moment, and Chelsea still Chelsea. But overall, yeah, man, just crazy, man, just crazy. Arsenal's in first place. Hopefully, they continue that pace, and yeah. And also, they play against West Ham. Like I said, Kai Havertz is suspended for that game, so it'll be interesting what the midfield will be for that game. But hey, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like and subscribe will help a brother out. And yeah, man, tomorrow's the Eagles game. Oh boy, for love of all holy, please beat the Giants. If y'all lose to the Giants, man, I might have to make a rant video in the next Eagles video. So if they lose, stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. See you tomorrow. Oh boy, I'm already tired as it is. So hopefully they don't do that to me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.